Time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma Sooners offense is up first today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Dropping back, it's Potts. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Sooners pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. When anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Stanford's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On third down, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Cardinal, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So the opportunity to tie this game spoiled by that penalty flag. Let's see if they can execute better this time. Now play number 9 on this drive. The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Stanford. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
A quick shoot. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Defense is coming after him. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Breaking tackles. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Potts. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Sooners will have to kick it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Great move in the open field. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. They'll hand it off. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
They come up 2 yards at the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great.
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Returner looking to create better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout where they check him out. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made over the middle. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
As the first down is still going. Now here he goes. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And looking to throw now on first down. A screen to the wide receiver. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Stanford. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. To throw, it's Ott. The receiver grabs it.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Makes a nice move there. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Motion now from the tight end. They'll give it to the running back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense cannot be stopped. Now here comes the point after attempt. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Return man steps out at the 28. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Hand off to the single back. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Sooners under the line in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Ott. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And is intercepted. He could go. Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. To the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. He'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. To throw, it's Ott. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And this time it's complete. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he escapes. Slides to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Sooners will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. He's got the 1st and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. To the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
You've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Crick? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Back to pass. It's Ott. Catch made on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. What a catch! They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Back to throw. It's Ott. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Breaks free. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. He's got room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Tight end goes in motion. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So here we go now, third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? An inside give now from the shotgun. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun handoff here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Running play called on third and short. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. On the toss play, runner moving left. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Breaks loose at the 15. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Past possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it on a counter. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking downfield, it's Potts. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Second down, we're going to throw it. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Pounding away with the run game. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. And here comes the punter onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. The receiver makes the catch. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Then the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down after that previous play. They'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's